What is up, crypto love? Welcome back. Another beautiful day here in crypto land. We're excited. Today we've got quite the episode for you. I call this one the Richard Tom episode because he has been following for quite a while and he's making these suggestions of really interesting cryptos. So I'm going to go over a couple cryptos that he's recommended I take a look at. And before we get into that, just a couple things right off the top. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. 760 subscribers. Soon going to have the late night live stream. Turns out that's more difficult than I thought, but I'm figuring out how to do it. It'll be fun. All right? Another thing. So thank you guys for commenting and giving thumbs up and thumbs down, but really for like commenting, sharing what you know. Last night I got a comment from Andreas Bedrell about Centra card. All right? So if you take a look, you can find his comment on the Centra card video. I highlighted it, so it's at the top there. He just said, be aware before you invest in Centra. You should read this. Taking a look at that. So the two main guys who recently completed the Centra ICO that was promoted by Floyd Mayweather and DJ Khaled have falsified their education, past employment, created fake partners, LinkedIn, had pyramid schemes, credit repair scams, questionable competence, and they're basically just scam artists. So be careful. Again, do your research. This is Reddit, so it could be true. I mean, when I was reviewing that, I was like, kind of whatever. They're like used car salesmen from Miami. So yeah, do your research. If you are in Centra right now, if it was me, if I had a position in Centra right now, I would sell that shit as soon as I could. Get rid of it. Do not do it, because even they have down here that they faked their, what is it? When they were using the card that made it look real, they were buying stuff at Starbucks and wherever else, they faked that too. So I would just get out while I still could. I would buy some 10X. I would buy some metal, because those are real projects with real teams, and those are the ones that are going to take off. So that's just my opinion. Protect yourself. CYA. That's what they say. Now taking a look at the coin market cap for today. What have we got going on? Today is October 5th, 2017. And Ripple has seen a little price surge. How about that? We're getting the beginning of the swell. All right, Ripple went up from 19 cents to 23 cents, which is pretty big. That's a 12% gain. Some people are holding a lot of Ripple. Some people have high hopes. Some people think Ripple's going to go up to $200. I don't see that possible, but maybe like $20, $25. I mean, if we have like a $5 trillion Bitcoin bubble, that could happen. Now, talking about Bitcoin, there was news today about eBTC, a big gainer, 360% gains in 24 hours. That's like Walton type gains, right? So, taking a look at it, eBTC, what is it? Where is it available? First, only on Ether Delta, so you're going to have to go there. And eBTC is the new Bitcoin, right? So first we had Bitcoin. Then we had Bitcoin Cash. Now we're going to have Bitcoin Gold and eBTC. Guys, you know, like they say that things are the greatest things since sliced bread. Well, guess what? If sliced bread wasn't there would be no more greatest things. So all these things are like the best thing since Bitcoin. Well, if Bitcoin's not there, they're not going to be whatever. So I still think Bitcoin is the best. I still buy Bitcoin every week, little dollar cost averaging, just put a little money in every week in a Bitcoin. But let's take a look at this eBTC, because it's definitely going to be getting headline news. So it's the new ERC20 Bitcoin. Thank goodness that Bitcoin is now on the Ethereum blockchain, because I could not stand that slow dinosaur-like Bitcoin blockchain, you know? So it's a tokenized version of Bitcoin on the Ethereum blockchain. The token is faster, cheaper, and smarter than Bitcoin. All right? You can use my Ether wallet. So basically, the problems with Bitcoin, high transaction fees, slow block times. I don't see anyone complaining about the high price of Bitcoin, but, you know, they're aiming to solve this with the eBTC. Now, there will only ever be 21 million eBTC. That's probably the only thing that's actually similar to this and Bitcoin, the actual number that are out there. However, when we take a look, where is it? I don't know. Oh, right. Yeah, here. We already have a circulating supply of almost 21 million eBTC. That means they're not mineable. There's no like endpoint. So they're already out there. Okay, they're already out there. They're only worth 21 cents. Do I think this is going to overtake Bitcoin? No, this is just another like whatever. But I wanted to make you aware of it. And I could be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto expert. I know you guys see me every day talking about crypto, but I'm just a normal, humble guy, just, sharing my views about crypto, sharing what I learned, hoping you get something out of it. So am I buying these eBTCs? No. But you should be aware. Really the only thing it has similar to Bitcoin is 21 million tokens. So, whatever. Now, on to the Richard Tom episode, right? Starting with Aleph Market, okay? He said take a look at this one. So, the Aleph Market, a true peer-to-peer marketplace on the blockchain. Could be cool, maybe. Let's take a look. So, I just want to preface this with saying that in my old age, I am getting kind of skeptical about every single ICO that comes out, every crypto. I'm like, do I really want to buy that? Is that going to be better than Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, Litecoin, Neo? Is it really going to outdo those? So, I just want to start there, saying I'm very skeptical. But let's take a look at this, the Aleph Marketplace. Taking a look at it, they have some videos about this cryptocurrency investing. So there is another YouTube channel called Cryptocurrency Investing. They're the guys who are behind this. I mean, they have like a lot more subscribers than I do, but definitely not as funny, not as good looking. So, all of you obviously just want to watch this channel. But the problem is that you have to pay fees when you're using these marketplaces. The opportunity, Aleph Market. They can create a new online marketplace. Look at this, e-market. You can buy your high heels, your dresses, even men's clothing. You can buy it all. And, let's see. I mean, it has some privacy. It's a decentralized platform. I'm just gonna be straightforward with you guys. I'm not totally enthusiastic about this one. And I'm gonna tell you why. Alright? Now they do have a good team. Like these guys, cryptocurrency investing. They've been doing this for a long time. They know about cryptos. They know what they're talking about. This is their first time creating a crypto. But I think they're going into a very competitive market. When we take a look at this, I mean, their problem that they're solving is that it's expensive to use Amazon. It's expensive to use eBay. I agree with them. It is. However, are you going to be able to compete with them? Because there have been a lot of marketplaces on Bitcoin marketplaces. Like back in the day, people were buying alpaca socks and pizzas and marijuana on eBay, and also like prostitutes and all those other things. They were just not on eBay, on the blockchain. They were using Bitcoin for that stuff back in the day. They had marketplaces. Now, granted, that was like kind of elementary, so maybe there will be a marketplace one day. But we got to look. What is a blockchain useful for? It is useful for something that needs a decentralized system and it needs shared memory. Does an online marketplace need a decentralized system? No. Does it need shared memory? Yes. All right. So the problem that they're solving is that the fees are expensive. The solution to that is by having the Aleph Marketplace where there's no fees. You just need to use the Aleph token to promote whatever you're doing on there, which will probably be cheaper than Amazon, than eBay. However, are they going to get the adoption of Amazon and eBay? I don't think so. I mean, if you look at it, Amazon is all over the place, at least in the United States. I mean, you can't walk past a house without them having an Amazon box on the door. You can't go somewhere without someone spending with an Amazon Visa card. I mean, Amazon is huge. You go to 7-Eleven, they have the Amazon lockers there. They're huge. Furthermore, when people don't sell on Amazon, they sell on eBay. Okay, these are two very big things. I don't see a pressing need for Aleph Market. I don't see a pressing need for a decentralized market. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. However, they have a very good team. What are the things that I look at? Good website, good team, usable token, and a good business plan. So let's take a look at that. Good website. It's not terrible. I'm not enthused by this website. So It's not a terrible website. I'll say that, but it's not a great website. Second one, team. They do have a substantial team. So these people do know about cryptos. They haven't really developed cryptos before, but they've been in the crypto sphere for a long time. Good business plan. I think that's questionable. And usable token, yeah, you would use it in there, but I'm not too whatever. Also, their token is based off of Litecoin, Purecoin, whatever. So, not enthused about Aleph Market. Let's get on to the next one because I think this one is pretty spectacular. KAPU Coin. All right, they're in the ICO right now. You can get a 10% bonus if you do buy now. I'm not telling you to buy now, but do your research. See if you get as excited as I did. Now, if we close out of here, we get to their website. They have a very pretty website. Okay? I'm just going to say that. They did a good job. I'm always impressed with a website. It's a big thing. Now, what is the KAPU Coin? They are a coin that is going to help document archaeological finds. Okay? This is like history on the blockchain. Very cool, great concept. Because with history, with archaeological finds, one, decentralized system is great because that means you can't just burn down a library and take away all of history. Okay? Decentralized means it's going to be all over the place, so this stuff is going to be unerasable. Awesome. Also, you need shared memory. Yes, we need that as well. That's what archaeology is about, the history. So, very cool in terms of a blockchain concept. Also, taking a look at things, we want to see, do they have a good team? Do they have a good website? Do they have a good business plan? Do they have a usable token? So let's get into that. Now anyways, taking a look at the website, they have an online wallet. And really, I found when taking a look at this coin and the information about this, they spent a lot more time talking about the history of Capua, Italy, than they did about like how the coin's going to be used in the space. But they're archaeologists. They're just thrilled about that stuff. One of the big reasons I really do like KAPU Coin is because they are involved with ARK and Lisk. Both coins that I do very much like, very much believe in. And so that just gives me like a little bit more, what do you call it? A little bit more faith in KAPU Coin that they could be something. Now going on, the KAPU project, they're just launching it. It's not really done anything yet, but we're in the ICO. So maybe you could get in, get a good price. You could get the discount. I think they're right, like 10 cents a piece right now. Historically speaking, the blockchain is not new. It was actually invented in Capua thousands of years ago. So they had computers, and basically they did some proof of work stuff, and they had their own blockchain. It didn't work like that, but they kept multiple records in different places, and that was their own form of blockchain. Very cool. See, everybody learned something today. You got your history lesson. Now, the team. All right. So we have a lot of archaeologists. There's also some ARK sponsors. Okay. So ARK is behind this project. ARK has been working with them for a while. I believe in ARK. This dude, Mike Doty, was with ARK, also with Crypty, which is kind of ARK, and Lisk came from that. So he knows what he's doing in terms of cryptos. They do have a decent looking team. So lots of archaeology people, which will be helpful because they're dealing with archaeology. Lots of developer type people, which will be helpful because they're dealing with developing. And, I mean, they already have consultants. I don't really see the benefit of that, but, you know, not my business. Now, a couple things, because I don't want to be all positive about everything. So, I mean, I went to click on a couple of these links, like the ARK Escrow of KAPU and ICO Daily sponsors, and it just brought me back to this website. I also, but, we took a look at the white paper. They have a very nice white paper. They had some definite like developers on designing this stuff. It's helpful when you develop stuff. So taking a look at the white paper. Take a look at this, read it. Before you buy this coin, definitely read the white paper because it's easy to read. Okay? They're basically aimed at documenting all archaeological finds. So anyone can take a look at them. The ways that it benefits people, it helps prevent against robbers, fraud, scams, things like that, because everything's documented on the blockchain. If it goes missing, they can just report that hash number. If somebody tries to sell you something, you can look it up on the blockchain. Now they have a delegated proof of stake system, kind of like some of these other coins like ARC, like Lisk, like some stuff that Dan Larimer's done with BitShares. Additionally, they're only ever going to have 115 million KAPU coins, so most of it is going to go to the ICO investors. A little bit goes to ARC team for doing it. Now, here's the interesting thing. So delegated proof of stake, they have 51 delegates. The main delegates gets most of their rewards from the blocks. The one thing that I didn't find on here is really how they're going to be using the coin in the atmosphere. They do talk about it a little bit here. So in terms of fees, so for a standard transaction is 0.1 KAPU, for a vote it's 1 KAPU, second password 1 KAPU, delegate registration 25 KAPU coins. So they do have a little bit about this, but I don't exactly get that. Like, what transactions are they talking about? Are they talking about when you stamp these archaeological finds? What is that stuff? So it's a little bit unclear how the token is going to be used, other than just with staking it for the DPoS system there. But they have a very good team. They have a very good concept. And let's see, what else? This technique of notarization, I think that's kind of how they're going to be using the coins. So that is, you find something, you get it notarized, stamped, maybe that's the transaction, use the coins for that. It's on the blockchain, and then it's there forever. So maybe. I'm telling you guys, pyramids are everywhere. It's all pyramids. So, in essence, KAPU Coin, what do I think? I think this is a good buy. I'm very skeptical about new cryptos, ICOs, everything like that. I think the KAPU is a good buy. They have a very solid team with the backing of ARC. So that's like awesome already. Very nice website, very nice white paper. Both of those impressive. They have a great use case. So getting things on the blockchain, archaeological finds on the blockchain, that sounds really awesome. The usable token, I'm not 100% sure how this token is going to be used with the exception of staking, but maybe they just didn't go into that enough. Maybe I didn't find it. But I'm enthusiastic about this coin. I would probably buy some. Am I buying some yet? Probably not, just because I don't buy ICOs. But when it comes out on the market, I might get my hands on some. Maybe that'll be a bit late. Maybe I should have gotten in beforehand. But, that's what happens when you don't participate in ICOs. So, that brings us to the end of today's episode. I just want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. If you enjoyed what you saw, click that subscribe button. I will be posting more content every single day. Also, what else do I ask for? Yeah, that's it. What do you guys think of KAPU Coin and Aleph Market? And Centra? I mean, is that really a scam? Probably. Cool. So I'll catch you guys later. All right. Peace.